Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff. Mike, I bring you back to another episode of Under the Ring Apron, where we go down memory lane for me and something new for you. And we once again look at wrestlers, WWE wrestlers, or like showing up on the Howard Stern show. I was an avid fan of the Stern show until, well, I wasn't anymore. And now I just joined a podcast in which we talk shit about him. That's it.
Until he sold out?
I wasn't even sold out. The show just got bland for me. I was just like, whatever. But you start finding out the little nuances and seeing a little bit more nuances with him and how ridiculous he really is. And, you know, that's why shout out to the family at, quite frankly, Howard Stern podcast. I just did a show the other day with our boy Fillmore, Jim Fix. And make sure you give those guys love on their Facebook as well as on their YouTube and also on Patreon. It's a really good podcast for you guys.
All up to them. I think now somebody should do make a drawing of you dragging me back to this, because that's how this is starting to feel. Like, Mike, I got another episode of Howard Stern. Oh, hell no.
So I have 3 videos to show you that I can show you. You make the choice of it. But before we do that, I do want to show you a certain individual who was on Stern in another shape or form, and I want you to tell me who this person is. Give me 1 second. Here we go. All right. So open up. There we go. All right.
Somebody we personally know?
No, not personally, no. But we know this person, so let's just see.
Lisa G said she's got a hard, flat stomach, and that's the truth from her pictures. If she looks half as good as she did in the pictures, we're in for a treat. And quite a fascinating backstory.
Oh, my goodness, there she is. She measured up.
Wow.
Baby.
Holy shit.
What's your deal? How do you get a stomach like that?
Hey, how are you?
How are you? How old
Are you holding that thing in?
Yeah,
No.
you sucking in your gut? How old are you?
No, I'm 20.
23, boy. That's the age to be. But at 23, I still had a belly. How do you have a belly like that? Did you do a lot of sports when you were a kid?
I played football and I also used to teach belly dance. So.
What's belly dance? Let me see some of that. What do you do? Oh, whoa.
Oh, I guess it does work your abs.
Maybe I ought to do that.
That's the hottest chick.
I
Mike,
want to see you doing a belly dance.
Who
sit
is
down.
that,
What's the matter
Mike?
with you?
Is that Miss Rebby Sky?
Sure enough, it is. That was Miss Howard Stern 2000.
Oh, my.
She was Miss Howard Stern December 2009, and then she was awarded Miss Howard Stern for 2009 for the whole year. So she got it on the last month. She got the award.
No other woman wanted to try out for this?
No, there was one every month. There was like a calendar girl. They had one every month. Just a little bit more audio.
Artie?
Yeah, you say.
All right.
Oh.
So she comes
buy
in
cheap seats?
and she says she's a Giants fan. She's a big football fan. So they quiz her on things. So let's see.
They move you down?
Well, yeah, I kind of seat hop, so.
Right. So that's kind of crazy, though, isn't it?
Yeah, people kind of think of me as the crazy fan, but it's my passion, and I don't go out, I don't club, I don't have much of a social life, so all my money I save and I follow the Giants, and that's my passion. That's what.
Do you really know about the Giants, or are you just doing it for the TV attention?
It was never for the TV attention. I mean,
Are you a real fan?
Yes, I am.
If I ask you a question about the Giants, you're able to answer it?
Most likely, yeah.
I'll see how you do against Artie. I'm going to ask you a question about the Giants.
Oh.
You see. I'd ask you, but let's see. Let me think of something.
Giant.
All right, here we go. How many Super Bowls have the Giants won?
3.
Correct. What year did the Giants join the NFL?
Oh, I don't know.
Artie?
Oh God, probably
50.
1950.
1925.
1925.
Who is the founder of the New York Giants?
Maris.
That's right. Mara.
Well, first name?
Tim Mara. Oh, fidget asking me.
Uh,
All right. Where did the Giants play from 1956 to 1973?
Shea Stadium.
What?
No,
Shea Stadium.
no.
Artie?
Yankee Stadium.
Yankee
Right.
Stadium.
Oh.
Who coached
Yeah,
the
the
Giants
Jets
to two of their
played
three
for
Super Bowl titles?
What's that?
Who coached the Giants to two of their three Super Bowl titles?
Oh gosh.
Parcells.
Oh, you gotta know this.
I know I do.
Artie?
Bill Parcells.
Of course.
All right. To be fair, she's what she said she was 20 at the time.
Right?
What I mean, how she's not gonna know a lot and shit. But you know what? You know
How the
what?
fuck would you know they started in 1925? No, but seriously, I shout out to a lot of sports fans, but nobody's that sports
Well-
knowledgeable unless they were born there fucking 1925.
Well, they were one of the founding teams in the NFL back in that era. So, and it wasn't until the AFL and the emergence happened that you get the NFL that you see now. But they were one of the founding teams. So,
Listen, I was a Giants fan for the years they beat the Patriots. That's all.
that's all that matters.
That's
So,
all that matters. Anybody but them.
yeah. So,
So she pretty much was like, I always knew she was a model before wrestling, but I didn't realize she was a Howard Stern girl.
yeah, right. The other thing that I found interesting with her is her voice sounds much different than it does now.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, it seems a little bit more demure there, where as of now it's all abrasive and loud. Very Latin of her, very Latin.
And I did want to kind of say it too, but it's also facially different nowadays. I mean, I think remember in Impact when she had the big implants and the big
Right.
lips.
Yeah. She's
Like she's not that skinny anymore, people.
no. But I mean, listen, but she had what 2, 3 kids? I mean, come on.
Like, 4?
Is it 4? God damn.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. Matt Hardy know what he was doing, bro. He know
He
exactly.
probably found her on this stupid show.
No, she was I
She was.
forgot.
I think they work at Indie together. And that's how they met.
She was she was a wrestling fan as well. But
I think she was a ring announcer.
something like that. They brought her in as something because she did get some notoriety from the Howard Stern show. But yeah,
So she probably got bookings off of that.
yeah. So I have three shows here in which you pick. Actually, it's 4, but I think I'll do these 3 for now. Number 1 is either Chris Kanyon, 2 is Bret Hart, or 3 the Giant Paul White.
You saying the Giant definitely means that this was early 2000s, then, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's labeled that, but it's actually probably they have it at 99. So
You know what? Let's go with Chris Kanyon.
want to go Canyon? Okay.
Okay.
So this was, I believe, one of probably the last ones of his showing. I think not too long after this is when he passed away.
Man,
Um,
I think this is the infamous one with Flair calling in.
I'm not sure. I have to check because there's a few of them that's out there that because he's been on the show a few times. So I'm not sure if this one's that.
Let's listen, see what he says.
Yeah. So let's get a.
Because I think it's only fair we didn't see it the last time. Might as well go for the person that says they can't wrestle.
Right.
Okay, that's loud.
Oh, sorry.
Better.
I'm Chris Kanyon, first ever active, openly gay athlete in 5 major sports of baseball, basketball, football, wrestling, and hockey. And I'm here to do Howard. Wow. It's a dream come true. It's surreal for me. And you never know, man. You never know what Howard's going to talk about. You never know where he's going to take it. I'd like to talk about my career, coming out, about my mental illness. But whatever Howard wants to do, whatever he wants to talk about, I'm cool with. And, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Chris Kanyon's here. Chris Kanyon's a wrestler, and he feels he was kicked out of the WWE because he's gay.
Well, it's the first time.
Gay wrestler?
First openly gay wrestler. He was not gay. He was not openly gay when he was wrestling. In fact, he used to bang a lot of chicks and make sure people were around, or he put it on video so it would get released. It's his way of
Trying
covering.
to cover.
There's the man right there, Chris Kanyon, big boy too. Look at the size of this guy.
Well, if he comes on to you, what do you do?
If he comes onto you, you give in.
And look what he's wearing. Look what he's wearing.
What are you wearing?
Oh, no.
A Met jersey. I'm a big guy, but not as big as Artie.
Artie claims that all Met fans are gay.
I guess I'm proof.
He claims the Mets are gay.
Are you a big Met fan? Yeah, I grew up in Queens, Sunnyside,
Right.
over by Astoria.
You always knew you were gay, but when you went into WWE, you knew you had to stay closeted. Or you feel Vince is homophobic, I guess, huh?
Oh my God! I mean, just look at the gay characters he puts out there.
The stereotypes are not conducive to healing the worlds between the straight community and the gay community, right?
He has a thing on TV. He makes guys kiss his ass. I mean, he has a Kiss My Ass club. And,
I saw that. Yeah.
I mean, he has grown men kiss his ass on TV.
Right.
I mean,
How long were you wrestling in the WWE?
oh wow, about 3 years, and then I was with WCW for about 6 before that. That was the one that Ted Turner owned.
And how did Vince come to find out that you were gay? And you claim he threw you. Is it possible he threw you out because you weren't a popular wrestler or a good wrestler or a job performance kind of thing?
When I first got there, I mean, I'm pretty good,
Right.
and when I first got there, he put 2 titles on me at the same time, and he very rarely does that. So he saw the talent I had. I was off TV for a little bit, and I had an injury, and then they sent me to train their younger guys down in Louisville. And again, that proves that he thought I was pretty good to train these younger guys.
That doesn't keep you around for 3 years if you're not a good wrestler.
Exactly.
Right.
And during that time when I was injured and I was off TV, I started telling some of the wrestlers and some of the people, office personnel under Vince, that I was gay and I was thinking about coming out nationally on my own.
Right.
And when I first got back in, the first time he put me on national TV after that, had me dress up as Boy George,
Oh.
built a closet in the middle of the ring, had me come out of the closet, and The Undertaker beat the shit out of me.
Wow.
I actually brought the DVD. It's about a 2-minute.
Yeah, it's kind of it's almost it's not almost it is. It's heartbreaking to now hear him talk about this. And to be honest, that would have probably been groundbreaking at the time for them to have him do that, to come out during that time, especially his early 2000s. I mean, Vince's closest friend was he knew he was gay. Pat Patterson, he knew it was. He even covered up for him when the allegations came out of the Ring Boys and such like that. So it's kind of
Kanyon would have been like the first person to do it besides like Darren Young.
right. Remember his dad.
Because remember when Darren came out, there was no big hoopla, like there was no controversy about it. They were very supportive of him.
Right. And then you had Orlando Jordan as well, who was
Well, that one, if I remember, they were very hesitant about it because they said like he got too excited about the said gimmick, so that led to his release. So I
Right.
don't know, because I definitely think by the time when Darren Young was coming in, and then his coming out, he was more embraced, honestly. Because then, because I remember it, they turned from once he came out, he went from heel to babyface, turning him and Tyler O'Neill into baby faces, and Darren's doing the Ellen show. He's doing appearances on the morning shows. They give him a tag title run for a little bit, and then that was it. But like, I'm also not. I don't want to be a stickler for details, but it's also like Ken was like he wasn't in a closet. He was in a fucking wooden box.
yeah. I think
Because Yanga was the Big Show was sorry for attacking the Undertaker, so Paul Heyman's giving Undertaker gifts, and Kenny comes out of a box, not a closet.
Yeah. I think he just embellished.
That's definitely the narrative he's trying to tell to everybody that doesn't watch the product.
Yeah. So that's he does embellish a lot of other things. Like he does come off at times as a sad sack, or he's trying to get sympathy and such. But at the same time, I kind of understand where he's coming from, because you're not trying to prove yourself as a gay wrestler. You're trying to prove yourself as a wrestler. And and like he said, he just, he was given the opportunities that other people weren't. But now that he's like comfortable with his professional life, he's hoping that, hey, maybe I can be more accepted as a person who's gay and can still do the business.
Right.
But it seems that some doors were closed on him, and perception being that, Vince took liberties with him, and he just, although it was not a closet, it was a box. You kind of get what Vince was trying to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. And then like the outfit, and I don't know if you've ever like seen the segment over on the network or like watched that episode, but like they edit out the whole him singing.
Yeah.
So like you never know that's what he does when he comes out, because they do a hard cut to the crowd, and it's definitely like a pre-recorded Chris Kanyon like promo. He's like, "Oh, the Undertaker, you suck, and I hate you," blah 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 type of stuff.
Right.
But looking back on it now, like you would never know that he was singing Boy George. Well, that was the intention, but because I don't know if the Undertaker has mentioned this, where like he didn't do that segment to like, punish him. Like Undertaker didn't care he was gay. It was just that at the time in the business, that's how chair shots were received or given.
Right. And
so like, he made it seem like, well, he made it clear that like Vince never gave him a directive say, "Hey, hit him hard because he's gay." That was never a thing that was told to him.
Yeah, and we saw androgynous. We saw, excuse me, balancing the line of gays and the metamorphosis of the exoticals like they do in Mexico and such. We saw Goldust the way that he was, Adrian Adonis, but to fully have someone who's out of the closet gay in wrestling was still not a thing then. So I don't know. Vince could be a little bit, not even a little bit. He could be a lot of an asshole, but I don't know how much he really would have ribbed the guy just for him being gay.
Right. I mean, he ribs people for other shit, but I don't think sexual orientation is like one of those main things.
Yeah, but who knows?
Look at it. It was brutal.
Why'd you go along with that?
If you say no, they fire you.
Right. You have no rights in the WWE. It's all Vince's world.
You sign away everything, man. He claims you're an independent contractor, which you're really not. You're an employee, but he doesn't have to give the benefits then.
Right.
And it's a dirty business, man. I love it. I mean, it's what I wanted to do since I was 5.
In Vince's defense, he does say there were creative differences.
Oh, you guys contacted him?
No, I mean, I don't know if they did. It says Vince claims Chris was fired for creative differences. Maybe this was from an article or something like that, because I'm sure he's heard about your claims. But it does seem to me that all of a sudden your whole character changed when you announced you were gay. You were getting your ass kicked. You were coming out in a dress.
And I didn't do it nationally at that point. To me, the Boy George thing and coming out of the closet on national TV, that was a message, I thought. That was like, if you come out of the closet, we're going to beat the shit out of you.
You say a lot of times you'd have sex.
When was the Chuck and Billy thing? That was
2001, 2002.
Right. So that's the other thing. They played around with, homosexuality then,
And I was just about to say, too, like, what if one of Canyon's ideas was that? Like, see,
Right.
he'd be like, let me pair me with the ass man and we'll pretend we're gay.
Right. And then, you look at Rico as the eccentric fashion designer and shit,
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Like I said, a lot of stuff borders on, Vince has his dickhead ways, but at the same time, we did see that balance of, playing around with it as a gimmick or character. I don't know.
Vince always seemed the type of guy that was willing to try anything, and if it didn't work, he knew when to pull the plug.
Right.
But the Billy and Chuck thing, that went from November of 2001, when he paired them together, till I would say the summer.
Had to be
Summer of 2002.
Yeah, because
because then one of them got hurt, and then that was the end of the team.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, because I remember watching it in my older apartment. Yeah, I remember that it did span for that long. Yeah.
Yeah, and also too, like, nothing. Would you have known Ken was still in the WWE if he didn't come out and say, "Oh, I got fired"?
No,
because at that time I was not aware of who was on the contract or who was not.
right.
Because I remember seeing him from the Invasion, and that was it. He was gone.
Yeah.
And make sure people could see you having sex, or you would even videotape your sex and make sure it ended up somewhere where people would see it so you would never be discovered, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy, man. You're on TV, you're famous. Wrestling was real big in 98, 99.
Right.
We would go to the hotel lobby after the show, and the girls were all over you, everyone.
Right.
And if you don't bring girls up to the room every now and again, they start, talking. And people did start talking about me way back when.
Right.
There were rumors about me from day one.
Nobody would ever think you're gay, though. I mean, you don't have the gay affect. You look extremely masculine, right? I mean, Artie, you would
You're
never.
a baseball fan.
Not take away the Met shirt and you don't look gay at all.
All right, Artie.
Artie,
You're right.
So what would you do?
You went to the Yankee game yesterday. How was
I
that?
did. It was brutal.
Yeah.
I got it. You know what? I got fucked in the ass yesterday.
Yeah, you want to see some baseball? You better start watching the Mets.
Would WWE fans accept an openly gay wrestler?
I think so.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, Vince, they call him a genius, but the XFL proved he's not. Man, come on. And that was brutal. You thought it was going to work, though.
I told you it wouldn't work. I said the XFL.
I don't know. When you had him on the
I told him what would work. I said the XFL would work if he made it a reality show. That it shouldn't be a full football game. You should follow the players around in a reality show, and the actual sport should be almost like Survivor. It's like the secondary thing.
Did you? I mean, when you had him on, you were actually talking about going in with him.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
A team, you did.
Master Tape.
It would have been better if he just fucking brought back American Gladiators as opposed to fucking the XFL.
I mean, right, and Kanyon brought up a good point. Wrestling fans, a good majority of them, don't really give a fuck of what their sexuality is.
Well, you look and see how the fans in AEW accept Anthony Bowens, right? So,
Right.
So,
but it's also in the same vein. It's like also half these women, half of them. I'm just saying half, but maybe most of them are lesbian. But you don't see wrestling fans going crazy for that. Like Sonya Deville, she's openly gay, and is supportive of her.
Yeah,
so
but
I don't see like there's no real big difference to me about do wrestling fans would wrestling fans give a shit
well,
because remember they were teasing Sonya and the Dolph Ziggler stuff,
right? I think it's different. It was at that time changing over with the new millennium. The fan base they changed.
Right.
It couldn't be that in the 70s and 80s, because they would scream the F word to wrestlers, especially exoticals or those who balance that line of androgynous wrestling, like I said, an Adrian Street or Adrian Adonis and such. They were all heels. They made them heels. So the fans would boo them or say some anti-gay slurs and such like that. So, at that point in time with him, yeah, in the 2000s, there was a changing time and people were more accepting. They were more open.
I will say, in the Attitude Era, in 98, 99, definitely was touchy, especially in 97 too. But definitely when they did this one promo with Dustin, he was burning the Goldust stuff, and you just clearly hear somebody say, "You're a fag, Rhodes."
Right.
Or so definitely, the Attitude Era was definitely touchy. But like you said, once 2000 hit, the climate changed.
Yeah.
Theater. I'll take a theater. I'll put that on Master Tape Theater. Yeah. I would take a team. Sure, why not? Why wouldn't I take a team?
But the point was, Vince didn't do what Howard was thinking the XFL should be.
I think the XFL would have required a lot more homework. I think you just can't put football games on. You got to really make the fans care about the players.
I remember that you were saying why if one of them's fucking a cheerleader, examine that. And
right.
All that shit. Yeah.
All that should come out.
The one thing he did that was good. Well, I like the coin toss. Did you like that, Audie?
What did they? I never watched it.
No, they didn't flip a coin. They put the ball at the 50-yard line for the kickoff, and both teams had to run to it. Whoever got to it.
That's funny.
That was cool. And then he did that elevated camera that the NFL did pick up.
Were you ever attracted to the other wrestlers in the league?
There's good-looking guys out there, but not when I'm in the ring, man. I mean, I have anxiety disorder. I mean, I have a lot of mental illness. I'm bipolar and what have you.
You gay?
Hey,
You
that's
are,
not a
Artie, you're the
Methodist
biggest fucking
order.
homophobe on the planet.
Dude,
man.
I'm busting your balls.
No.
Honestly, I'm not, because I want you to have a job.
I think it's safe to say a lot of gay wrestlers are finding that other wrestlers are not attractive to their style.
Attracted to their style?
Or I mean, like you don't hear stories of a gay wrestler being like, "Oh, like I wanted to date The Rock," or "I wanted to date Stone Cold." Like there's never dating coworkers. Like gay people would,
No,
like
no,
gay
no.
wrestlers would always date people outside the
Yeah,
business.
I was about to say, yeah, if anything, they're dating outside of the league.
Right.
Uh,
Like, they'd be respectful with their coworkers, but they're not gonna go on a date afterwards after having like a 15-minute match. Like, oh yeah, we're going to dinner, right? Like, no, that's not the case.
Right. Yeah, it's rare. It's only like you only see that with the men and the women. Like that's what you get to see where
Right.
they're hooking up. As for you hear stories of gay wrestlers. Many of them are just like it's almost like a gynecologist when it comes to vaginas. They've seen so many that like sometimes they be like, oh, nothing impresses me. With them, it's like I'm in the ring with a guy all this fucking time. It's like if I want to date an accountant or some shit.
Yeah, I don't want to date somebody that's gonna constantly pick me up and drop me on my head every night.
Right.
If you're good at something, you should have a job. I honestly feel that way.
Artie, Mel Gibson was drunk and he said what he said. Did you believe him?
No.
Oh, come on.
Of course you do.
Yeah, you do. And if you watch you in Las Vegas when you got fucked up, you said homo, fag, queer about
That's
50
where I'm
times.
from.
Get up, 110, you faggot. Hey, faggot! Hey, faggot!
Come on. I call straight guys fags.
Well, just to show there's no hard
Pure class.
Is it a dildo?
Are you still though?
What is it?
Well, I got a couple of things. Of course.
Oh, you got already some videos.
No, I got
Some
them.
Devil
Twinkies.
Wow,
What's the
thanks,
devil,
buddy. You're a good man.
And then this one's for you too. I know you might want that.
Oh, is that heroin?
Nice packet of heroin. Nice.
Actually, Howard, I got you some.
Got me some heroin too.
You want it?
Thank you.
What else did I get?
Take a pound of heroin.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Didn't I read in the notes that you were afraid that you might get an erection during a match and you went to a doctor about it?
Yes, when I first broke it. Fred, where are you?
It's the king of all media.
There you go.
He's a big
I got that
fan.
from
this
Fred.
guy.
He's got an alien doll for Fred.
Party heroin. How
Oh,
nice.
this is my favorite.
Dude, that's a good time.
That's from Baba Booey.
There you
What was
go.
that?
Oral-B toothbrush.
Oh.
Wait, to answer my questions though,
Go ahead.
Robin makes a good
Yeah.
point. You were afraid that we read in your notes that you were afraid that you would pop a boner while wrestling with other men.
Yeah, when I was 18, I mean, fuck, when you're 18, a stiff breeze gets you hot.
That's right. I know that.
So, I was afraid. So I called up a doctor.
And now Drew Brees got your
Thanks, Fred.
quarterback.
You called up a doctor.
Yeah, and I told him that even on the phone, I was so fucking paranoid. I mean, that's the deal, man. Before you come out, you're so afraid everyone's gonna out you. You don't want your parents to find out. Fred's out of control. So I called up a doctor. Even on the phone, I was afraid. So I told the doctor that I'm in the dance thing with a girl and I'm into her and I'm afraid I'm gonna get wood in front of everybody.
Right.
And he told me to take saltpeter, whatever that is.
And saltpeter is something you put on food that actually retards your boner.
They
And
said
there really is such a thing?
They said
Yes,
it
they
put-
use it at summer camps to keep the boys
Oh,
under
okay.
control.
You heard? I heard Army and jail. They do it.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Oh, thank you.
Saltpeter. And what's your type of guy? Big guy, big wrestling guy? Is that what you're attracted to?
I like Will.
Young Will.
Will is
Young
your
Will.
type?
No, actually, Greg, you have an intern back there that has a spider shirt. Man, that kid's.
I know Greg. Yeah,
He's a good-looking kid,
Camera
right?
Let's
kid.
see him.
Not the camera kid. There's another one.
There's another
Oh.
one.
The camera kid's not bad. But
Let's see a centerfold.
And when you say you're bipolar and you suffer from OCD, you have obsessive compulsive disorder. Bipolar is real mental illness, right?
serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on a lot of medication.
You're on
for that.
medication for that?
Wow. Wow.
There's
What
a lot
happened
of
to you?
people
Not
on
you,
them.
Greg. I'm sorry. He
No,
doesn't
the
like
other
you.
Greg. You're not bad. Though.
Who's the other
Let me
Greg?
see your ass.
I wish this is a good study. Like I wish you were here for the last segment. Those two broads. You're not attracted to women at all, like those two chicks who were in here before.
Are you attracted to guys at all?
No, I guess
How
Same exact
horrible,
thing.
how
Same exact
horrible
thing.
was it when
So I was having a conversation with one of my coworkers, and he's a little he's just a little bit in the weeds about this whole thing about homosexuality and such. And
Right.
he was discussing about how everything is just gay nowadays. TV shows, movies, everything is gay. You know, he says that's what it led to. He says I can't watch this. You know, he tried to watch The Wire. He said I can't watch The Wire. Once I saw Omar was gay and they had a sex scene with him. So I'm like, okay, and what happened? He says, oh, no, fuck that, I'm not watching. So I was like, you know, there's an option on your remote that you can fast forward. Like you don't have to watch it.
Or change the channel.
Right, you know, or you know, it's whatever. You don't have to watch it. No, but you know, everything's gay. So I had to explain to him. I said, listen, I'm
wondering where this is going.
No, because it goes inside with the whole connection and processing and building with people. It's like when it comes to seeing gay people kiss, whatever the case may be, I always say, I say, yeah, I don't like to see straight people do it either. I find that sex in movies is pointless unless it's a porn. Like it's just it's not because of it. And when it comes to, you know, reality, everybody has gay people in their life. Everybody has gay family members. Somebody's gay in your family, one way or long or not. You know,
right.
Like it or not.
Or in a circle that you might not know about, but that's that said person's decision.
Right. So
like you're not gonna go up to all your friends and be like, okay, who's gay?
Yeah. So my whole thing is just the, you know, getting that point across that universally you have to understand that yes, it's all about acceptance. Whether you accept it or not, that's on you. But that's just life. Everybody, you know, everybody has the right to be in some kind of shape or form recognized because it's what it is. And I think with the progression with wrestling, we're seeing that more. You know, you see like the Sunny Kisses, you know, you see even with, you know, gay wrestlers, the females and such. Hell, we just found out that Indy Hartwell is marrying a woman. I didn't even know she was gay. You know.
Well, I think I knew that because it depends on if the following of the wrestler, if you follow them closely.
Right. So like it's just,
I mean, I think about like back to like the Velveteen Dream. Like he would show some characteristics of like somebody that was androgynous or gay.
And then you find out he might be a little more deeper than that in the weeds. He's a little more weird. But it's like I said, it's just it kind of there's
it always feels like it's
a world other than that. To me, in my opinion, there's more stuff to worry about more than just that. That's just I don't know. It says, and it makes me laugh because I was watching a video about this little boy who dressed up dressed in girls' clothes and went to an NBA game and he had fingernails and all this stuff. Right. And you know, I've seen a lot of people making the comments. It's like, oh my God, the parents should be arrested. And I'm like, yeah, says the person who dresses like in drag in Halloween. Like you guys, you know, a lot of you dress like women as well. And
but you're straight, right?
You're straight. Like, come on.
You make the conscious choice to say, you know what, I'm gonna go dressed up as a woman or like a female character from a show or a female celebrity for one night a year, and nobody's going around saying you're gay.
Oh no! It's because it's Halloween. Oh, sure, yeah, that's because that's the reason, right? Me, I got and it's funny because
I think just with this type of subject but like me, Ari, and I think we had Eris on talking about like gay representation in wrestling, and where it's like for society still nowadays, it's still one of those hard things to talk about because it's still the many of the population who either accept it or just very look down upon it.
Right.
But I think wrestling is one of those. Wrestling is definitely one of those more celebrated ones. Where look at the amount of wrestling shows we see that are based around gay.
Right. Yeah.
Like people that are gay, the people that support gay people, regardless of gender or sexual orientation or anything.
And by the way, my coworker, he says, that's why I don't watch any TVs and movie shows anymore like that. I just watch anime. I said, dude, do you know how gay anime is? Like, don't get me started, bro.
like those two girls kissing are definitely feeling something about each other.
Yeah.
When you're in the closet, you wanted to prove to Vince you were straight. How horrible was it banging these chicks? I mean, was it just like impossible to get it up?
I was 24, 25, 26, 27. No, man, I'll be honest with you. I think physical contact, making out.
What fucking age were you, sir?
It's guy or girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you can get past the social stereotypes, if you can get past, they told me I'm going to go to hell for this, If it was more accepted, I think there'd be a lot more gays.
So you were able to make love to women. You were able to get it up.
It does feel good, man. It's a lot wetter.
Yeah.
It does get
What's your
wet.
gay thing? I mean, you like going in some guy's ass, or do you like to have it in your ass, or where are you at with all that?
I've pretty much done it all except bottom. Bottom.
Howard, you're a little bit too invested in knowing what
I swear to God, it's like he's gonna. I feel like he's just gonna pull out a chart, like a graph. Like, okay, so you like this, then you do.
Which part of the asshole is best for you? Like, is
Which
it
hole do you do first?
Is it here? Is it down in this area? Howard, you're a little bit. Yeah,
You're taking it.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Why
not take
it? Hurts, man.
It does.
Fucking A. You ever take a big shit? That's what it feels like.
I gotta think I've taken shits bigger than Lexington Steel's cock.
How do you know it hurts if you haven't tried it?
I tried.
Oh, you did try it.
And it was fucking brutal.
It's not your thing.
Nah, I think all sex, straight sex, gay sex, I think it's all based on the animals, survival of the fittest, domination, submission.
You seem like a happy guy, though. Why'd you try to kill yourself? You say you took over 50 sleeping pills because you couldn't live with being a closet homosexual. I mean,
that was part of it. I mean, I'm bipolar.
What is bipolar? That's mental illness, right?
Oh, yeah.
What does that mean?
They used to call it manic depression.
Same thing.
Yeah.
It just means you have tremendous mood swings, man. You can go. Well, you know about this, Adi. If
Absolutely, I'm the same.
He knows
thing.
about all of it, my friend.
If if your mood is 0 is fucking suicidal and 10 is high on coke and heroin and mushrooms.
Happy.
Literally, I mean, I've hallucinated. I've gotten so high, and this is without drugs. I don't drink.
Right.
I don't do drugs.
Oh,
I
cock
don't
will
smoke,
do
I
it to
don't
you. I'm telling you.
Smoking pole. That's the only thing I
Paul
smoke.
will do it.
But I mean, that's where you go. Most people, if 5 is midline, most people do 6 to 4. Everyone has ups and downs.
What are you doing now?
I wrestle on Independence.
Oh, you do?
I'm wrestling at the end. I just wrestled this past Saturday for a group called the SE.
Did you make a good living?
Oh, my best year, I made $370,000.
Nice.
Yeah, and I was, that was not WWE. Vince McMahon bought WCW,
Right.
and pretty much created a monopoly. I went from making $240 a year to making $100,000 a year.
Yeah,
Yeah, he fucked everybody over, man. He's an evil fuck. He's an evil prick.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, man, he's so homophobic. Usually when you're homophobic, like Artie, there's a lot of chances you're gay. And there have been rumors about Vince. Yeah, you gay, Artie?
I don't have an ass kissing contest
Well,
with
let's not get into calling Vince any names.
I'm just saying they're rumors.
Rumors. There's rumors about everyone. I mean,
Not about you.
Gay guys like to do that. They say
No,
everybody
there
else
is. There's a lot of rumors about Howard.
That's a lot of that.
I agree, but you can watch Vince, and usually when you're homophobic.
All right, that's a fair guess, but let's just call it a guess.
Let me ask him. I got his phone number if you want to call him.
I don't want to call Vince.
You afraid of Vince McMahon?
No.
I always wanted to ask. I mean, you guys did a shout out to History and Headlocks. You guys did an exceptional job covering the LGBTQ community in wrestling and such. And I have never spoken to a wrestler who actually wrestled someone who is out or is gay and such, and how their mentality is going into the ring with somebody, or even if they even think about it that way. I often think it's just, you think about it, it's just business. You just,
Right.
It is what it is. I do laugh at individuals who have to wrestle Sunny Kiss and have to take that ass fucking spot on the turnbuckle. And
but you know what the funny thing is like my answer for that would be, at the end of the day, wrestling is like a brotherhood or like a sisterhood for a lot of people. So it's like, regardless of sexual orientation or whatever you decide your life to be, because I mean, look, like you mentioned, Sunny Kiss, she has made changes to her body, where like she has like you said, like for the longest time we've always said, like, she has like the best ass out of all. Well, may have a better ass than most of the women.
I always say to guys that's in ringside when Sunny's there, I say, "Yeah, you're questioning your sexuality now, aren't you?"
Yeah. But then it's like also now, like I want to say, like she now has breast implants.
Yeah,
like she like her, and also I don't know if you know the other indie wrestler, Kid Bandit.
Mm-hmm.
She's also gotten surgery like that. So I wouldn't. I don't know what the mindset is for certain wrestlers, but I would assume like wrestlers would look at that if they are booked against said people. Just be like, okay, that's their life choice. That's something they have to work around.
Yeah. I think the same thing. You know what it is too? Is that a lot of
Like, I don't think wrestlers are worried about if the wrestler's gonna grab me the wrong way or try and give me a stroke.
I always think that a lot of the mindset is it comes in two places. It comes to the religious aspect with people when it comes to this, and then it comes to also the scientific nature part of it. Listen, I always say to people, I said, thank goodness for gay, especially gay men. You know why? It leaves a lot more women out there to fucking for me not to get, because they'll deny me regardless. But at least there's more for me to try.
But then women might go for other women. And you're still shit out of luck.
Now you just depressed me. Thanks.
I like Vince.
Yeah, you're right. You caught me.
Vince has been on the show. He was a gentleman to me. I don't have any axe to grind.
I'll admit, I did see Vince on the show. He was very humble on the show.
And very charming.
Nothing like he is in real life.
I could understand why you're upset. I mean, you have a real beef. You're saying, hey, I'm a gay man. I want to wrestle. You feel Vince fired you because you wrestle.
He's the only game in town.
Yeah, he is. And if I was
time out.
Claim, that's one thing. But I have the DVD, man. That's.
Can we also address the other elephant in the room too? Of where did you work before you went to work for Vince? And you said it several times already that you were working for WCW. Whether Vince wants to admit it or not, he hated WCW because that's the company that almost took him out of business. And if you worked for said company, you were trying in his head. You were one of the many soldiers that was trying to take him out of business.
And you had to work your ass off in WWE. If you were a WCW wrestler, you had to work your ass triple or 5 times more harder to get over because Vince was going to try to bury you. Yeah, of course.
Kanyon was one of the few that definitely broke through the mold where he says, hey, I was sent down there to work with the young guys. Guess what? Not a lot of other people got to do that, but you were one of them because also you were one of those exceptional talents that you could do that.
Yeah, I get like when I now that I remember it because I did watch it. This is he's like I said, he's going for that sympathetic angle and such, and
it's a feel pity party right now. She's talking about,
but yes, and it is leaning that way, but at the same time, there is that stigma that was hanging around as well. Maybe he's leaning into it a little bit harder here. Sure, is he trying to draw attention to himself? Of course, but yeah, it's still an air that's out there about the whole being gay and having to work through that as a wrestler.
Right. It's the thing too is it's always one sided too. You never know if he went to Vince or Vince tried to talk to him and he gave Vince an attitude or something.
Right. Is it because I'm gay? It's like, no, it's because we have nothing for you right now. It's not because you're gay.
Also, he's bipolar. I mean, there could have been times where he overreacted and he doesn't know.
Right. And they did speak about, I believe it was in the Dark Side of the Ring, where he would go off his meds at times, and sometimes some issues would occur from that.
He almost killed James Mitchell because he was strangling him to death. He's like, you he had one of his violent outbreaks.
Yeah.
Pretty good proof, man. I mean, that's either a very, very bad coincidence on his behalf, or he was fucking with me because I'm gay.
I see.
They told me before I went out there as Boy George, they said, sing like a faggot.
Whoa.
And I had to sing. I mean, it's brutal. I don't sing well.
Yeah, I know how it is when people make you sing.
Yeah, we made Robin sing.
Do you really want to hurt me?
Do you really want you sing? Do it now. Do you really want?
You want me to do it like they
please? Just to do it.
Sing like a faggot.
Oh, you're gonna jump over this fucking desk. I'm telling you right now. Keep it up,
dude. Honestly, the fact that you
do some of that heroin, maybe it'll calm you down.
Is this really heroin?
No, I couldn't do that.
The fact that you tried to kill yourself because you couldn't be honest about what you are, I think that's awful. I really do.
You were talking about Pat Robinson. I'm gonna go on record. Fuck Pat Robinson. Man.
I agree.
When the right wing starts preaching, do unto others as you have done to you. I don't even agree with that. It's do whatever the fuck you want as long as you don't hurt anyone.
You are 100% right. And gay people in this country have every right to be happy, to be married, to be with anyone they want. And who cares? So what are you up to now? It says check out Chris Kanyon at chriskanyon.net and myspace.com, Chris Kanyon. And what is going on ChrisCanyon.net?
Oh man, we got a lot. I got 4 matches coming up at the end of the month in Toronto.
Yes.
You make good money doing that. I mean, even on the independents, you can make pretty good money. And I'm speaking at Northern Kentucky University.
Good.
National Coming Out Day.
Good.
So Artie, if you want to come out,
What day is that for Artie?
it's October 11th. If you want to finally come clean.
October 11th, my birthday. It'll be perfect.
I don't think that's coincidental.
You got a boyfriend now, or are you playing the field?
Playing the field.
Playing the field, meeting different guys, and you feel a lot happier now that you're out of the closet.
100%.
Good for you. Yeah, why not? I bet you in high school you were always the big shot, the big man, the guy who was probably, hey, he must really fuck a lot of girls, and here you were.
I'm not really that good looking.
Well, you're a big guy, dog.
You were an athlete in high school, probably.
Oh, I played rugby in college. I played baseball, football, hockey.
You were probably the last guy anybody expected to be gay.
My brother was shocked. My parents were shocked.
But where are your parents now? They live on Long Island?
Or did they move?
Queens, ironically
You're
enough.
still talking to
Grew up.
your old man giving you a hard time?
No, they were both real accepting, man. I'm lucky, man. Kids are coming out now and they're 16, and then they get homeless, man. The
I
homeless
know.
problem in gay teens is huge.
How
right
about
now.
your brother? Was he all right with it?
Yeah, he was real good, man. He was better. I told my brother right after 9/11.
How old were you when you first experienced cock? Honestly.
About 16, and the guy was probably about 21.
Really?
Maybe 17.
You blew him?
Yeah.
All right. Fair enough.
I told him. It was over. I mean, you're gonna.
You see, I don't even like to ask.
Accurate representation of my fucking reaction right now, because it's like we were going down such a nice road.
Right.
I'm like, when did you when did you tell? Like, did your parents accept you? Did your brother accept you? When did you have cock?
I don't even ask my straight friends, did she suck your dick? Like, I don't even ask that. I just don't want to know. Like, I don't.
Like, especially if one of a person of our inner circle brings somebody around, it's like, oh, how you doing? Or like, what do you do for a living? Do you suck them good?
Yeah, like I don't. There's certain people certain people who like indulge like too much. I was with somebody and they were like, "Oh man, when we get home tonight, he's gonna get such a good ride from me." And I'm like, "Why are you telling people like that? Oh, stop!
We don't need to know that.
Yeah, why are you divulging that?" And then go to find out I went to sleep.
Yeah, he was jacked up too. Good looking kid. But man, I'm not a violent guy.
You swallowed?
No, I didn't swallow.
You do swallow.
We didn't even finish, man. It was.
You didn't?
No.
Why wouldn't you finish him off?
It was in the pub. It was in a park. Fred is
Central
fucking
Park?
brutal, Fred. Give me back that alien.
Fred's the homophobe, not me.
Central Park?
No, it wasn't Central. It was a park right across the street from my house. My parents could look out the window and see it, so I was nervous about that.
All right.
And a friend of mine actually came into the park probably looking for dope or something, while I'm doing it, and I freaked the fuck out.
He saw you?
And no, he didn't. And then I told this kid, and I'm not violent, man. And I was dead serious. I was 17. I was starting to work out. I was getting big. I told this kid, if you ever fucking approach me when I'm at this park with my friends, and I was shooting, man. I said, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Whoa.
Because you're that paranoid, man. And sure enough, this motherfucker comes to me the next day in front of my friends and says, "Hey, Chris." I was like, motherfucker, I dragged him away and said, "Motherfucker, you ever do that again, I'm gonna fucking kill you, man. Don't show up here no more."
This was the gay dude, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. And you feel bad about that. I
Fucking
bet.
horrible, man.
Yeah.
That ain't me.
What about you? You ever juice a little bit? Steroids? Because you look like you did. You're a big dude.
I actually got infected. Almost killed me.
What do you mean you got infected?
Needle.
I used the same. Yeah, it's brutal. I used the same needle twice, and it got infected. And I went to the hospital. I was weighing 240 pounds. Came out 6 days later weighing 208. Lost 32 pounds in 6 days.
Now, is there any way to compete in wrestling without doing steroids, you think? Or, yeah.
Definitely, and it never worked for me, to be honest with you. I didn't take it serious, and I didn't cycle right, whatever the fuck you have to do.
Right.
I was weird, man. I would go on it and then think, oh, I'm on the stuff. I don't have to work out, but
Right.
it doesn't work that way.
Wrestling hard?
Oh, my God, dude.
Yeah.
It's brutal. It's a hard business. It's hard to break into. You got to kiss some ass. You got to kiss the promoter's ass, and it's brutal. Tough business. But I love it, man. No regrets.
I heard you were going to get into some gay shit with Sal and Richard. Those
motherfuckers are queer, man.
Chris Canyon's a gay wrestler, so please don't put me up for our gay stunts. And he seems like a cool guy.
Want to do war paint on our faces?
Open up the yellow.
Do I have to like pixelize this?
Yeah, so Rich, this guy.
First off, you know what the fuck I'm looking at. Are they blackface in their cocks?
Finally, these gay stunts aren't going to seem forced because you have sort of a catalyst for it.
Yeah. We got a guest that loves
Put a blur.
I'm gonna
put a fucking blur.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pixelate this, right?
I think
My gaydar great, and they're gayer than me.
they want to come in and get some
Dude, they're so gay they make Richard Simmons look like a drill sergeant.
When we had these two hot women in here, Sal and Richard were all over Chris. Ask them if they could do gay shit with him.
Really?
I swear to God. Look, here they are. They're naked already.
Oh my
You know,
God.
you couldn't get away a whole
Homo
week without
on
them
his back.
getting naked.
All right, motherfuckers, we're gonna play this game.
What is the game you guys want to play here with Chris? Wait, I can't hear you. Hold on. Go ahead. What was that?
The game's called Gay Paintball.
What is
Me and Richard are going to run in a circle here, and Chris is going to have paint on his hands, and the first guy he taps in the cock with his paint is out.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna tap it when you got hormone fag on
For
your
the
back.
love of God, Jay, skip.
Thank you.
This guy thinks he's watching this. He's not watching this.
I can take you down. I'm just gonna grab them up.
Oh my
I'm sorry. Not that much, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
I mean, you guys can barely hear that probably over where you are. I mean, in an arena in front of Madison Square Garden, the last guy in the last row.
You homophobe.
I'm not a homophobe. I don't want to see you fucking.
Let me see. Let me see if he chops him. Let me see.
No, that's not chopping. That's grabbing a dick.
Look at his ass. Look at his ass.
Richard and Sal, do you like that game?
We loved it. Well, he loved it because he didn't get his testicles yanked on.
Are your balls okay?
They'll be okay.
All right. Well, those were real smacks you gave him.
That's called an open hand chop.
You gave him the
It
open
didn't hurt
hand.
that much, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's for people who think wrestling is that fake.
I know.
You get hit.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys can barely hear that probably over where you are. I mean, in an arena in front of Madison Square Garden, the last guy in the last row can hear that shit.
I heard it.
You can imagine how hard it is.
I
That
thought-
was light compared to what I normally do.
I thought you
Let me
were.
do it to Sal one time real.
Yeah.
You can take it, Sal.
But take
Don't
it easy.
squeeze
though.
his
I got
nuts.
Oh
asthma.
no! Watch how loud this
You
shit
got
is.
asthma.
All right. Easy though. Don't hurt him. Chris, don't hurt
Smack the
Sal.
crap out of him.
I'll tell you what we do. Usually they're in the corner of the ring.
Right.
We back them up like this.
Yeah. All right. Easy.
You ready?
Go ahead. Yeah, easy, Chris.
Okay. All right. That was deserved. Fuck it.
I've heard about the air knock out here.
He rubbed his head. Oh, because he rubbed the fag off his back. Then you're checking your dick. Check your chest.
Holy cow! You just did a full body slam on him.
After
okay?
Sal went down, he body slammed.
I think I'm gonna throw up. I swear to
Look at the handprint on his skin.
The same thing.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Sal, you all right?
Oh, there's a real
I think I'm
handprint.
going to be okay.
Wow. He's a amateur. He can't take that kind of stuff, Chris.
Wow, I can't.
I just want to show how it really is, man. Look at that. Look at them up. On
I
the
felt
chest.
like a car fell on my back. I didn't see it coming.
That is real, man.
Holy shit, man. I just felt my insides go up to my throat.
Wrestling's definitely real.
Wow.
All right, now fuck Sal in the ass.
No. He's only kidding.
I wiped the fag off too.
He almost shit. Like
That was also like right on the spine.
Rich is a big wrestling fan. I don't know about no modern wrestling, but he the older stuff. So he could appreciate what it is to do that. But yeah, that fucking chop. Wow.
It's also the perfect time too. It's like, Chris, don't hurt him. Touch him.
Wow.
I just
I'm sorry, guys.
Well, let me tell you something. Thank you guys, and that was some of the.
Isn't somebody owns a tea bag over here?
Oh, come on. That was enough, wasn't it?
That's
Come on.
enough. That's
Yeah,
enough.
we'll teabag you, Genji.
All right, thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Hey, how-
No.
Did he mention that he really likes Will?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Will is cute.
Does Will want to show him his ass?
No. Before you get your ass kicked.
Richard really likes Will, though.
Hey,
Wow.
You look
Let me
and
tell
work for Howard, I kick your ass, you faggot.
No, Chris.
Hey, hang on for a sec. Hang on. Talk to me. You're okay. You're in a safe haven. No, you're all right. Make sure the door.
Guys, do we not notice that this is, regardless of what show we're on or whatever, this is a work environment. There's women who work there as well. Can we put our cocks away, please?
Some poor lady went to the printing machine to get some copies, and she's going to pass the hallway and to see two guys with dicks out.
Hey,
Nathan.
Sal, put your dick away, man. Shit. I'm trying to drink my coffee.
Like it's a normal fucking thing. Oh, it's like, Sal. Not again.
Exactly.
You're all right. He body slammed me. Hey, relax. Gravity, grab mine. No, we got to do it in the office with the door locked. He's crazy.
Captain Sack, how's your sack?
I mean, he was reckons, right?
No, man.
It was really tough. He would just push me back, you know?
Could Ronnie have stopped?
No, you could barrel right through him.
Absolutely.
You're a tough man. I just saw you in action there with Sal and Richard. You really did it. And you know what? I think a great wrestling show would be a gay wrestler beating up homophobes.
Dude, it's the perfect
Which is what we just saw.
And Vince is the ultimate homophobe. Me going back in there and him not wanting to bring me back, but his wife forcing me to come back would be perfect.
I think that's a great idea.
Great storyline.
You
Yeah.
seem like a really great guy. Everyone go to Chris Kanyon, Kanyon at chriskanyon.net and myspace.com/Chris Kanyon and say hi to Chris. He's a good dude. He's been through a lot. And he's out there trying, man. He's out there trying to make it in a world where a gay wrestler is, it's a tough thing.
And he smacks Sal and Richard, and that was
My
for
friggin' hand hurts, to be honest with you.
every guy who hates all that gay stuff they do.
Well, let me tell you something. That was something. Bob, go ahead. Bob has a quick question, and then we'll move along. Bob, you're on the air in Paramus, New Jersey.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Hey,
Who's
now.
better than Kanyon?
Nobody.
Hey,
That's my
there you go.
catchphrase.
I think.
Nice.
Hey, I was wondering, did you ever have any girls from the WWE in the locker room at all?
Did you ever have sex with any female wrestlers?
Nah, man, they only go for the top guys.
Stacy Keibler never interested in you?
No, she doesn't go for top guys. But most of the girls, man, they gold diggers, so they'll go for the
If
top.
only you knew the type of men Stacy would go for back in the day.
You knew her?
I sucked her dick.
You did.
Here we go.
You think, and I don't want names or anything. I'm not looking to out anybody, but are there other big wrestlers who are closeted?
Yeah, definitely.
There are. You know that for a fact.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Wow.
I mean, it's tough to come out, man. It's getting easier and easier, but
You would never out guys, would you? That's their decision.
no, no. And even Vince, man, I got to say it's just a rumor, man. I don't know for sure. Audie, I have a question. For Audie.
Let's be fair to Vince. There's no rumor that I know of that Vince
Oh,
is
there
that
were
way.
plenty. Back
were?
in the days of the steroid trials, there was lots of stuff.
Well,
Yeah, it's out there, man. This ain't
Yeah.
news. I ain't breaking
Vince
no
has
news.
always been very nice to me.
You sure you don't want to call him on the air?
What? You want to speak to him?
Fuck yeah.
But he doesn't. But if we
I
call
got the
him,
number right here, dude.
He's not going to take the call.
Well, whatever, no.
Let's
He's
put
our
him-
fucking media whore.
Gary, come in and get the phone number. And if Vince wants to come on the air, what would you say to him?
That would be interesting.
I just want the answer. If he says there's no way I'll ever hire you back, then I move on with my life.
Okay.
I do speeches. I do whatever the hell I'm going to do. Yep, 203.
Go ahead. Ask Vince if he'd come on with Chris Kanyon. Chris needs closure on his WWE experience.
I have a question for Audie. I mean, part of what I'm trying to do is inspire other athletes to come out in major sports, baseball, basketball, football, hockey. Do you think anyone will ever come out anytime soon?
In a major sport like baseball, football?
I think baseball would be the easiest. Football and hockey, they're going to be worried about.
You know what,
physical shit.
dude? Honestly, unfortunately, I don't think anytime soon. Because the same reason a major...
Dude, half the Yankees are queer.
I'm saying the same reason a major movie star wouldn't, because the Bible Belt spends a lot of money in this country.
A-Rod must be.
Major movie stars won't, because when you go to the movies and a guy is tagged gay,
Right.
and he's in a romantic leading man, that people don't accept it, and they can't afford to work at a career their whole life.
I don't know. Neil Patrick Harris did quite a job of being gay, and he pretty much had a career. His character Barney on How I Met Your Mother was still, loved, and he was a womanizer. People can, separate themselves. It's, it's acting. It's
I was about to say, for actors, they're definitely playing off somebody they know in their life.
right. So it's not like as though as that,
So,
I'm looking at a gay actor and just going, he's in a movie in which he's married to a woman, and I'm going, oh man, he's really gay. Why would he take this role? I'm looking at the fucking character. I'm not looking at the fucking actor.
right. Yeah. So I had to look this up. So, first in the past, the first openly gay NBA player, I think we all know, is Jason Collins.
Right.
Back in 2013, 2014, he did. He came out. So NFL came up before. I want to see.
That was Michael. I forgot his name. I know I believe he played for the Rams.
Louis Rams drafted Michael Sam.
Michael Sam, right?
Yeah, and then another one, Carl Nassib. Coming out in 2021.
Nassib, he plays for the.
Michael Sam was the first gay player to be drafted by an NFL team in 2014, but he was cut before the regular season. Oh,
yeah. There wasn't gays because he sucked. He wasn't good.
No, right, yeah, but what Chris is trying to allude here, where if people want to come out in sports, don't criticize them because of their sexuality. Only criticize them based on talent.
Right.
But it's also he's saying it's like a double-edged sword, saying where, oh, I was cut because I was gay. But if that's the case too, saying, but I feel this was definitely asked him, and he definitely had a different response. But why didn't nobody in WCW find you because of you being gay?
Good question. Yeah. Well, he said he didn't. He said that in WCW they never knew, but they assumed it, or they had they believed that he could be, but they weren't quite sure.
But how come?
Believe me, if you still had Ole Anderson back there,
he'd be done.
Oh, he'd have been cooked. That would have been automatic.
Yeah.
So, and there's actually reports right now of certain people. Jim Ross has recently been getting a lot of flack for his being a racist person. So
yeah, because I don't know if you saw, but Maven did an interview. He sat there with the Dudleys, and Devon talked about an experience where he didn't name him, but Maven did. But he said like a black guy like he's not going to go far in this business. Remember, he said that to R-Truth.
Right.
This is a white dominated sport, but it's also their backgrounds. You mentioned Anderson, fucking hick. Jim Ross, a fucking hick.
Yeah, boomer sumer for her.
Lives and have it go up in flames.
And the same thing goes for a guy.
But they're not going to stop watching the baseball.
The good thing about sports, though,
I agree. I think one will.
The good thing about sports, though, is over movie stars is right. If a guy's good, he's good. It's not perception like in the movie.
But they're worried about endorsements. They're worried about
no, absolutely.
kids.
That's the problem.
And all this stuff. And that's middle America.
If you're not a big time star in baseball, and you're in the middle, and you come out, you'll get endorsements. You'll get stuff that you normally wouldn't have got.
Perhaps.
Nowadays, maybe that's true. I hope one day.
I mean, you'll stop watching them because you're a homophobe.
I really wouldn't, dude. I honestly would not.
Let's check in with Gary Delabate. Is Vince McMahon picking up the phone, and is Vince McMahon willing to speak to Chris Kanyon about his future in the WWE as a gay athlete? Gary, are you there? And here is young Will.
Gary's on hold with him right now.
He is.
Well, not with Vince, with the WWE.
Okay.
I see.
Fred, my favorite Baba Booey is the Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that is a classic.
That
is a classic.
Howard, I have a question for you. Do you remember how you gave yourself the name King of All Media?
I do. I was talking. Do you want to know the story, or
I think I have an idea, but let me hear yours.
The real story.
I think you heard Michael Jackson call himself the King of Pop.
That's right.
Right.
And we said, I said on the air, it's really funny how the Rolling Stones called themselves the world's greatest rock and roll band. And it was kind of weird at first, and then it stuck. Everyone said they're the world's greatest rock and roll band. I said, same with Michael Jackson. As dumb as it seemed, he called himself King of Pop. I said, all of a sudden, people start calling him King of Pop.
Yep.
I said, so I'm going to call myself King of Media. And Jackie said, why don't you call yourself King of All Media? And I said, okay, King of All Media. And I said, you'll see. It'll be a goof at first, but eventually people will start saying I'm the king of all media.
Yeah, but in fairness, though, if you give yourself a moniker like that, it has to be at least debatable that you could possibly be right. Like the Stones could be considered the greatest rock band. Michael Jackson could be considered the king of pop. And you know, as a few years ago.
It's such an arrogant thing to call yourself.
Yeah, because how do you really prove?
I know you're doing it with a sense of irony, but I mean, you're still like, it's not you're some local DJ in Kansas City.
Here's Baba Booey with the answer. And wait a second, there's a song.
Oh.
You attracted to Baba Booey at all?
Not in the least.
Go ahead, Gary.
I'm attracted to a horse.
Well, I got to ask him a question. First of all, Vince isn't available. He just wasn't even in his office. But I got this like list of. You probably wrote down a bunch of stuff you wanted to talk about on this list.
Yeah, just in case.
It's like Fred Dial-A-Date, Ann Coulter, asked for Met tickets, predict why. Explain to me what this one is. It just says Baba Booey HIV.
Oh, I heard. Did you lose your brother?
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. No, that's cool. I thought.
I'm sorry.
I'm looking at this thing and I'm going.
Baba Booey has HIV.
Did you see his test?
Somebody I don't know.
Oh, wow. He had personal questions about his brother. I mean, what the fuck is going? He's like, I have HIV.
Gary's been open about.
And he's, that's how he got involved with Life Beat, and he does a lot of fundraising and everything.
And I had the Fred Dial-A-Date thing because you haven't done gay Dial-A-Date in a while, and I'm more than up for that.
Well, maybe we'll take you up on that. Artie is the next one.
And Artie, I want to make you a bet on the Mets and Yankees. Come up with the stakes, man. Whatever you want.
All right, well, you're up.
I think the loser has to, and if neither.
No gay shit.
I'm not make out with Blue Iris.
Blue Iris. Wow.
And if neither the Mets or the Yankees make it, then we both have to do it.
Oh God!
Come on, you're Mr. Fucking Yankee.
Yeah,
you love the Yankees. Put your money where your mouth is.
Blue Iris.
Blue Iris.
Oh.
Come on.
What do you say, Artie? With tongue?
If the Mets win it, you have to do it. If the Yankees win it, I have to do it.
Whoever gets further in the playoffs.
And this is harder for me.
Can I put my finger in your ass?
Oh my God!
Look at that picture.
Look at the picture.
See, but in all honesty, you're willing to make out with a dude, so it's not as hard.
Yeah.
For you.
No, it's harder.
It is. I guess.
Yeah, you're making out with a broad.
I think Artie'd rather kiss you than me. All right, is the bet on Artie?
Okay, wait. Just whoever goes further in the playoffs.
I'm thinking if neither one wins it, we both got to do it. So we're both.
Okay, so you're just saying if the Yankees win the World Series,
I got to do it. If the Mets win it, you got to do it. If neither one wins it, then we both got to fucking.
How long do you have to make out with her for? And is it with tongue?
Tongue in 10 seconds.
Unfortunately,
if she doesn't die beforehand.
Fuck it. If both of us lose, no one has to make out.
All right, fair enough.
Such a puss.
That's
And
good.
I'll make the bet.
I want to get back in the studio, dude.
Chris, are you making the bet or not?
Absolutely.
All right, you take the
Artie,
Mets.
Are you taking the
Artie, you
bet?
taking the
Oh,
Yankees?
if you just can I get you back in the studio some easier way? Like, invite you to
Suck
the
my
road?
dick?
Don't you believe
How
in
about
the
this?
Yankees?
New stakes. If the Mets win, you got to suck my dick.
No. All right. You know what?
If the Yankees win, I got to suck your
If the
dick.
Mets win the World Series,
Go ahead.
I will make out with Blue Iris.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. If the Yankees win, you have to do it. But if neither wins, just
Bet off.
that's the only thing I can tell you.
You're a puss.
I don't want to
You're a puss.
Are you guys on, Chris? Or you on for the bet?
I don't know it.
Artie, you in?
All right. If the Mets win the
All
World
right, the bet
Series,
is
I'll make out with
on.
Blue
All
Iris.
right, there it is.
Oh my God.
Chris Kanyon, I like you. I hope everything works.
So they actually changed the bet down the line. The bet.
No shit.
No. So what happened was but it wasn't the winning the World Series. Is who went further into the playoffs or who made it to the playoffs and stuff.
Yeah, I heard that part. Like he definitely made sure to say like it doesn't matter who wins, just like who makes it further.
Right. Because they were dancing around who wins the World Series and such. But no, it's like who made it further. So, yeah, Artie had to kiss the old blue-haired lady.
Oh,
yeah. So
you know what I was just thinking of too. It's just that for anybody who is gay or lesbian or anybody that represents the LGBTQ community, does Chris Kanyon, does he honestly sound like somebody who is gay? Like, do people just like openly say this stuff like nonchalantly or go on public radio or? Because I don't know. To me, it's definitely sound like it's coming off like a character now. Where it's like if you are gay, good for you, but do you get that vibe from him during that whole bit?
So
was he just fucking around?
No, it's fucking around, but it's also that thing too where that premise to where he's still not comfortable with being who he is. So it's like he's going extra hard to prove that he's gay or show that he's gay. It's almost like if he's wearing it as like a sign, like a billboard.
Right.
And it's not necessary. It's just, just be you.
Because there's no normal gay person that's going around saying this and just out in public, just for fuck's sake.
There's a character and there's a British TV show called Little Britain, and it's with these two it's a comedy sketch and it's a sketch show, and one of the characters is he calls himself the only gay in the village, and no one cares. Like everybody doesn't care, but he kind of continues to show and like he has to proclaim on the loudest mountain. But why I'm not invited is because I'm the only gay in the village, and it's like, no, because you already are here. There's no need to invite you.
Right.
That's what he's kind of do. He's just trying to like
He's overcompensating.
Force feeding you that he's gay.
Right. It's like every other second say, hey, don't forget,
I'm gay.
Yeah.
Kanyon.net, and that's
getting myself high.
Kanyon. And MySpace.com/Chris Kanyon. And I'm going to take a break.
Cool.
All right, and thank you for coming
Thank
in.
you, Chris.
Dude, don't worry about it. You'll be back in the studio. You'll be back in the studio to make out with Blue Iris.
All gay dial date.
All right.
That's a good one.
That's how you met your wife, right?
Awesome.
Dial date?
Yeah, gay dial.
Gay dial date.
He met her on the gay dial.
Yeah.
See, Fred got lucky. He met
was a dude and she got the chain.
He met a sweetheart of a woman. That's not going to happen all the time.
Chris, what happened in there?
What's that? Where is he, man? I really feel bad.
Yeah, you gave him quite the body slam.
Damn, look how fucking red it is. That's how we do it, though, man. You want that last row to hear it.
Yeah, well, those guys thought it was fake, or they thought they could take it.
Telling you,
Felt
man,
like a ton of
I beg someone to
bricks.
go out there and try that match, man. It's a lot harder than most people would ever believe, man.
And you grabbed their nuts pretty hard, too. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah, well, the fag and the homo on the back, man, kind of. Usually I don't care about those words, man. We use them.
Well, they were taunting you. They thought they were, they thought they're like, oh, listen.
You know what? They know what's good radio, and me and good TV for Howard TV. Good radio, right? Yes, very good. You're awesome. Well, that was fun, man. Oh, yeah. You all right? I really yanked on him, man. You yanked that shit.
Are they still naked? Like what the hell?
Put your pants on. Put their fucking pants on.
Girls.
They're still naked.
We're gay, we would be men, but we're not. You are. Believe me. I called it right here. And you know what? You put on the best challenge ever. The Blue Ice making out with Artie's good. He's a pussy for backing out if neither one wins, man.
If neither one wins,
Yeah, right?
You just said if neither one, you both do it.
He says you both don't. He's a fag. Artie, you're a fucking fat faggot. Don't take your fat aggression out on me, motherfucker.
I will say also too, a little bit at the end too, where he's definitely trying to make sure that I'm coming back on this fucking show. I'm gonna stay on this show. Like he definitely wants to be a character on this show.
Yeah, he's a big. You can tell he's a big fan, huge fan. He knows a lot of the ins and outs of the shows and the history stuff. But
It's just that I unfortunately know what happens next when he's back on the show, where his heart gets broken by his idol, Ric Flair.
Right. We'll
he says, "You're never good."
Yeah, down the line we'll look at that one, and that's the one that's really more heart-wrenching because it's you kind of get the sense and feeling that he's going down emotionally. He's going down a bad road and such. But
this was fresh for him getting fired.
I mean, I believe this was 06 and 07, one of them. Yeah.
How long was he in this company for? Since
I have
since 2005.
Yeah, let me look again. I believe it was around 06.
Double check this.
Yeah. 06. Yeah. It was dated October 6th. Yeah.
So I guess he was just an OVW using a velocity at those BC shows.
Yeah, this I believe he was terminated early in the year.
Wow.
But thanks for checking in, Mike.
Thanks for showing me some male dick.
As opposed to women dick? Like what? Well, you know what? We did.
That does exist, Jay.
Yeah, I was about to say we live in a whole new world, exactly, with women dicks. But let everybody know what's upcoming and what's popping for you and the rest of the crew.
I don't know anymore, but if you want to NY Wrestling Media, subscribe. But New York Wrestle. Damn, fucking visuals are stuck in my head now. History and headlocks.
The vision of Sal and Richard's dicks out of the way. I get it.
Yeah, painted. Yeah, that's what I needed to see today. But History and headlocks, more episodes coming out soon. Not sure what we're gonna do next, but definitely something special down the line. But John Cena retrospective will be also down the line. Maybe another Superstar episode, or maybe something else in wrestling we'll cover next time on History and Headlocks. Well, you have to wait and see.
All righty. And as always, guys, make sure you check us out here on the YouTubers, like and subscribe. Just click it, get your notifications up for us whenever a new episode comes out. And also be sure you follow us on all the podcasting outlets. The CM Punk Part 2 History and Headlocks will be out most likely today. So make sure you guys check out for podcasting outlets for that as well. And follow us on a like and group page on Facebook, as well as on Instagram and on TikTok and all the other social medias as well. And as always, guys, love sharing these behind the yesteryears of wrestling on different shows under the Ring Apron, where we do not only that, but also interviews and much, much more. So, guys, as always, Jay Santy calling out and just saying, check you guys in a sec.
Sit, turn type, sit. Good boy. Ruff.